Today, on Starfield Essentials, I compare mods for immediately jumping to the Unity. You may want to do this to remove mods in preparation for a game update, to fix a broken save, or other reasons. I'll discuss the following: console commands, trigger NG plus restart and variant universes, character boosts by OldMansBeard, ZeeOgre's fast Unity, cheat terminal, RamTech Unlimited 2.0, Unity awaits, going to the Unity to fix saves or remove mods, and my conclusion. I'll give an overview of each mod, free and paid, and include recommendations in my conclusion. I'll talk about what you might want to do in the Unity to remove mods at the end of the video. My name is Richard. Let's get started. Console commands. Before talking about mods, I should mention the most obvious option. If you're on PC, you can just open a console and type this command: COC MQ Unity. You'll be immediately transported to the Unity. If you use this console command and you're playing with an achievement enabler mod, then your game will still be open to achievements. However, I'm publishing this video mainly for friends who play on consoles. On that platform, you don't have access to console commands. It's ironic that a console doesn't let you use console commands, but that's a topic for another day. The mods that follow all offer the ability to bypass the main game quest, which requires collecting artifacts in order to go to the Unity.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view.
For all the examples in this video, I'm using a test character who has been through the Unity once, thanks to using only the console command. This character also has the SKK Fast Start New Game mod loaded. You'll see that menu launch each time my character appears in the Starborn ship. It has no effect on how others might use these mods, so I left it loaded. Next, trigger NG plus restart and variant universes. This is the only achievement-friendly option if you care about that. Trigger NG plus restart and variant universes by SKK Mods is available for 100 credits on creations. Remember that to be achievement-friendly, a creation has to be paid, because it must undergo Bethesda's quality assurance checks. Note, this creation is different from Shutdown Constellation and Trigger NG, also available on Nexus Mods. I won't be covering that version in this video. This creation adds a vintage Macintosh-looking computer to the basement of the lodge. You can see that it shows that I've been through NG once with 0 variants. The first time I used this creation, I only got that one option, NG Normal Variant. After choosing NG Normal Restart, I saw the animation of the sun behind the planet. Here I've accelerated the footage by 5 times. In-game it took 1 minute 10 seconds. This was the only mod that I reviewed today that includes this interesting dynamic. And after that, the credits rolled. That took another 30 seconds, but again I've accelerated it by 5 times. And once that's all done, you end up on the ship. Here I'm getting the character creation menu. I'm going to keep my same character's name and appearance. The SKK Fast Start New Game menu appears, and I just scroll all the way down to the bottom and say done. Now let's look at going to this the second time. Look away if you don't want to see the options for alternate New Game universes. There are 10 of them, and I'll go down and scroll to one that I like, which in this case, again, spoilers, is the multiple player option. So I'm going to scroll back up, select that one, say yes, I want to start a new game, and everything happens as it did before. This creation also had a force random option, but I do like being able to select a specific new game universe. I'm not going to show it to you, we'll save that for your own enjoyment. Next, character boosts by OldMansBeard. Now let's talk about creations that are available on both platforms, but are not achievement friendly. Character boosts by OldMansBeard is available free on creations. This creation seems primarily aimed at increasing a few character attributes. You can increase your XP, double all your statistics, max out existing skills, or go to the Unity.
What can I do for you, young man? What exactly did you have in mind? See you on the other side.
So that was pretty cool. Basically, after you choose that, you get the standard Unity animation, and then it goes to the ending credits, which I'm going to skip, as I always do, after approximately the 30-second mark. Then once again, I end up on my ship, character creation menu, keep everything the way it was, get my SKK Fast Start New Game menu, choose Done, and if you're looking closely in the background, you can see that I have OldMansBeard on the ship now. This is pretty cool. He's become a crew member. I think he might have the leadership skill. Let's talk to him.
What can I do for you, young man? What exactly did you have in mind? See you anon.
That is pretty cool. Now I don't have to go to the lodge if I want to talk to the old man. Haha. And there's his leadership skill. Next, ZeeOgre's Fast Unity. The next creation is only available if you've already gone through the Unity once before. ZeeOgre's Fast Unity by ZeeOgre is available free on Creations. This creation adds a big red Easy button to your inventory. Select it, and you go straight past the Unity into the game credits. This is undoubtedly the fastest and most direct option. You don't have to speak with anyone in the Unity or watch cutscenes. ZeeOgre does not mess around. I like that this option is with the character, so no travel is required.
I'll get underway.
Next, Cheat Terminal. Now let's talk about mods on both Creations and Nexus. Cheat Terminal by Gur489 is available free on Creations and Nexus mods. Note that although there appears to be an option to build an actual cheat terminal using the Outpost menu, it does not work. I looked at this mod in Xedit and noticed it is missing the FVPA components section. However, you can still use the Cheat Terminal Portable Ingestible Aid item, as shown here. This mod is incredibly powerful, with options to affect hundreds of game elements. Here I'm only using the Unity option. You can use it to select a variant universe, as was the case with the second run of Trigger NG Plus Restart. And as you can see here, after choosing to enter the Unity, you trigger the standard Unity scene with a version of yourself. Next, RamTech Unlimited 2.0. The next mod is like the Cheat Terminal because it also adds a ton of functionality. Today I'm only looking at the Unity option. RamTech Unlimited 2.0 by J Ramos Works is available free on Creations and Nexus mods. RamTech is similar to the Cheat Terminal, except it exposes the interface via a kiosk rather than only menus. RamTech allowed me to select a variant universe right away. Let's look at RamTech in action. I'm going to choose Player Enhancement, Trigger Unity. I'm going to choose how many levels I want to go ahead. So if I wanted to just max out, let's go to 10. And now I'm going to choose the Andreja variant universe. And once I exit the kiosk, then I will get the cutscene that sends me into the Unity. And because I'm not trying to spoil any of these variant universes, we will end it there. Next, Unity awaits. The last mod takes a clever approach to going to the Unity. It puts all the artifacts in a container, so you just grab them and go. Unity Awaits by Mark Bridgman is available free on Creations and Nexus mods. The only issue with this option is being able to find the chest with the artifacts. Basically, if you exit your ship and head straight to the left, you will find it on top of a hab. If any of these mods could be considered lore-friendly, this is probably the one. The character actually obtains all of the artifacts, returns to their ship, rockets to Unity, and so forth. There aren't any options to configure or opportunities to select a universe. Next, going to the Unity to fix saves or remove mods. So what's the deal with going to the Unity in this artificial manner? Well, there are a couple advantages if you want to continue playing with a character, but have the following issues. You want to remove one or more mods, especially complicated mods. Your save is broken in some respect. Your save is bloated and you want a clean start. You want to play without collecting artifacts. You're concerned about compatibility with an upcoming update. The last reason is what prompted me to publish this video. The recommended order of operations for leveraging the Unity to address these issues is as follows. 1. Go to the Unity. 2. Do nothing other than perhaps talk to yourself. Save, exit the game. 3. If using a mod manager, remove mods. 4. Otherwise, restart Starfield. Enter creations, remove mods, exit the game. And 5. Restart the game. Go through Unity and save. Now, on the other side, you have a clean save without the mods you removed. Personally, I'm not that concerned with the update because I create characters from scratch all the time. If I worry about compatibility or breaking anything, I just make a new character. If that interests you, please see my video that compares fast and alt start mods, which pairs very well with this video. Conclusion. There's something for everyone with these choices. If you're on PC, just run the COC MQ Unity console command. If you want an achievement-friendly option on console, the SKK mods creation is the only answer. If you want to use the order of operations to remove creations inside the Unity, you need a method that puts the character in the Unity. Only the console command, cheat terminal, and Unity awaits appear to do that. SKK mods, OldMansBeard, ZeeOgre, and RamTech all skip the Unity from what I saw. So you can use these mods to go through Unity, but you can't use them to remove mods while inside the Unity. They are still a great option if you're not as concerned with removing mods. Remember, you have to already be on a New Game Plus to use the ZeeOgre creation. Thank you modders for giving us so many choices. And thank you to all my subscribers. Please consider subscribing to show YouTube that you enjoy positive and honest Starfield content. In addition to videos, I also post to the community tab for this channel on a daily basis. If you subscribe, you'll see these posts in your YouTube feed. Special thanks to all channel members. I hope you're enjoying our private Discord server and early access to these videos. If you'd like to know more about membership, click the join button on the channel. I use your contributions to pay for drives for capturing footage and to buy creations, like the SKK Trigger new game, to review. If you made it to this part of the video, please leave a comment with the word jump. Check out my other videos, and please tell your friends about the channel. My name is Richard. I will see you in the Starfield.
Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then.